So I'm out today on another e-bike. Now I've had a few e-bike videos on the channel. Not long ago I tried to give an e-bike away on this channel and YouTube got involved, saying I was trying to persuade people to subscribe to the channel on the hopes of winning an e-bike. So I removed that giveaway from this channel anyway. But this other e-bike company came to me and says, would you be interested in looking at our e-bike? Now, if I just get through this without sliding off into all this mud. Now, I'll only look at an e-bike if I think it's going to be beneficial to the channel. I won't just say yeah and then have a, give it a second here. Just try to get through all this. There we go. And have an e-bike sat at home not doing anything, just basically a waste of an e-bike. So when I received the e-bike, I realised just how good it is and how much greatness it brings to the channel within the summer times. So this is the e-bike that I'm talking about, and in a minute I'll show you why it's going to be good for the channel. 20-inch by 4-inch thick tyres, great for gripping muddy, wet surfaces like this. LED light, 1, 2, 3, 4 in there, and a reflector as well. Front shock suspension, you can lock it on, so now it's on, and you can lock it off. I prefer to have that off. I'm not too keen on the idea of it bouncing around too much, and it does have another suspension in the centre of the bike, but you can't adjust that, I don't think. Now here is where it becomes good for the channel. We'll come back to that. So it has these big mud guards, and one big mud guard all the way over the back tyre. 1000-watt motor there. Yep, it's a little bit over the restriction what you're allowed in the UK, but there's a way of getting that downsized, so, well, down powered, let's say. So that's something I might have to look into. But I've seen online you can get e-bike insurance. Now I don't know if that makes a difference to better ride an e-bike higher wattage than you're allowed over in the UK, but where I will be taking this sometime in the summertime, it's private land, so it'll be alright. Public roads, paths and stuff, you're not really allowed them. I think it's over the 250-watt power. What's so good about this e-bike, why I'm looking forward and why I'm happy I said yeah to the company, is it's a fold-up e-bike, so you can stick it in the back of your car very easily. The battery is inside this unit here, so once you release this clip here and open the e-bike up like that, then you can just turn it round. So it looks like that, ready to fold up. If you want it a little bit more, you can do the same with the handlebars. So it becomes that small. If you need a little bit more room, you can adjust the seat by letting the seat down. That's very, very small. It can fit in the back of anybody's car, I reckon. There's your battery. This takes, online it says 6 to 7 hours charging time. Other people online have been saying it takes 7 to 8 hours. I didn't time it, I just put it on charge and left it there. 48-volt battery. It's a decent sized battery, this as well. There's no light indication on this one. On some other e-bikes, you can press a little button on it and it rather goes green, yellow, orange, dark orange to red, so it shows how much power the e-bike has in it. Well, the battery has on the e-bike, should I say. But that's the battery. That slides out when you do take the bike, let's say apart, should I say, to fold it up. So when you put the battery back in, that's what it will look like. You can only get it in one way. You can't do it upside down or out like that. So I've just gone onto their website to check the motor power on this e-bike, and it is 1000 watts motor capability. Yeah, it's just going to be good for the private land idea what I've got, but there's a lot of private land, so travelling over that pretty quick for summertime. I think there is somewhere where you can go to get that depowered, and I'm going to look at the insurance like I was on about earlier. It does say charge time 6 to 7 hours charge time. I will check that out for next time I use it and let you know. So it says the speed is 25 miles per hour. 25 miles per hour, that is about 15, 16 maybe. Downhill you can go a bit quicker obviously. The max load weight, 2,000 kilos. That is a lot of weight what that bike can handle. And they say the range on it, you can get to 130 kilometers. That's in the lowest pedal assist. That's something what we've got to understand about these e-bikes. So they're saying if you use the throttle alone, you'll get up to full speed within 4.9 seconds. That is pretty quick, and it is a brushless motor at the back. 7 speeds there. It all looks very nice. Just the red and black goes together beautifully. You can get it in other colours as well, like yellow, blue and grey, and the red colour. These pedals are pretty interesting. I like the pedals on it. If you're storing it somewhere, and obviously the pedals are sticking out, if you just pull it here, or push it let's say, very hard to do stuff single-handedly, isn't it? Which way does it go now? I knew I'd struggle with this. Oh, I think you push all this in actually. There we go, you do it like that, you push it in and twist it. To get back out you've got to give it a bit of a pull. So to put it back down, push it in and put it round like that. So it goes flat. The only problem with this is when you pedal and you're standing up, there seems to be weight of your body on this pedal. It seems to make the pedal feel like it's bowing down a little bit, so I don't know how that's going to affect it over time of usage. There's your middle suspension. Disc brakes. So this is one thing what I do like about this e-bike as well. Not that it just folds up, I can stick it in my car and travel somewhere, get the bike out. It's got full battery and you can go the distance. And I do like this idea what they've done, and it's a lot different to some other e-bikes out there. So when you turn your motor on like that, so at the moment I'm in assist 1. I think that's where you better do the 130 kilometers in assist 1. As you go through the assist modes, like level assist 5, you're not going to get that full 130 kilometers. But when it's like this now, the throttle is not activated, so no matter what with the throttle, it won't go. You have to take it out of the assist mode down to 0. I've done 9 miles on this, so I've really used this e-bike a lot, and then it'll just chuck itself forward a little bit, so I'm going to push on pull the throttle down like that. A bit silly doing that, but that's how it works. So I'm just going to put that assist back up to 2 so it doesn't do that. I like the idea of that pedal. What do you call it, a pedal? A stand? Bike stand? I like the idea of that. That is very easy. So as you see how nippy that was, as soon as I pulled the throttle around, it wanted to go for it. Very nippy little bike, and that is because it's a 1000 watt motor. That is starting to concern me a little bit for the UK. That is starting to concern me a lot actually. It's way overpower that. But for private land, what I'm thinking about, it'll be alright. It's illegal on private land. There's something what looks very odd, and I'm just going to be honest, I'm going to put it out there because this is what I'm about with these e-bikes. I know they give me it for free and they asked me to do a video on it, and I've used it and I've learnt a little bit about the bike before I came to the channel. But there's something what niggles me a little bit, and it is pathetic, but I like to be honest. So something else I quickly want to show you is, before I show you the niggly part, if you double press the on button, it shows you the voltage, 48.9. Now I'm not sure if that's what volts it's going to be putting out when you turn it on, or if that's what battery power you've got left. I'm not sure, I'm not 100% sure about that. And it doesn't change when you put it up the power assist either. It just stays at that. It changes a little bit. It goes up and down from 48.9, 0.87, something like that. It just moves up and down. Not very much, but it does. Another thing, if you just hold down the plus a little bit, you'll see this come on here. This is actually a light, LED lights for the front of the bike. So if I just press it again, when it goes off, keep it down. They put this nice casing around the wires to keep them all together. Now with these e-bikes, there is a way that you can go inside from the battery to the motor. You pull a little wire off the connector thing, and then you release the full power of the e-bike. I've not done that, I don't want to mess around with that, but there is a way of doing it. There's plenty of videos online what show you. I just wanted to tell you about that because someone's going to ask, can you do it? But yeah, you can do that. Now I'm going to show you the niggly part, what is a bit annoying when you're assembling the bike, because when you get the bike, you got next to nothing to do. You stick the front wheel on, you put your seat on, put your handlebars in place how you like it, and job's done. Charge your battery for a bit and you can get out. The battery does come enough charge to have a little, you know, go around it. Let's show you this niggly part. I know people will say, well, tell us what it is and stop going on about it. It's this. See how you'd think this part here it'd be in line with the frame of the bike, but I know that's done like that so the handlebars can fold down here for when you're putting the bike in the back of your car or something like that. So I know it is for that, but when you're using it, it just seems very weird. So you can, like I say, you can lock your suspension on or off, and then you can adjust it to how you like it. Hard, soft, medium, that way. Little bell, what sounds a bit pointless. You got your gears, 7-speed, SHIMANO I think it's called. All these e-bikes come with these gear suppliers now. Good grip, comes down, gets in your palm really well. And that is the throttle. Like now, I've got it in Power Assist 5, so it's not going to go anywhere. That'll only work when you turn that to 0, like I've already shown you. Went back, nearly took itself off into that little bit of woodland there. I am going to see if you can do something about that motor. I'm sure there's another YouTuber what got it done. I may see if I can contact him and ask him how he sorted it. And he's over in UK, so if I have to send the bike off somewhere to get it depowered, I will do that, because like I say, I can fold this bike up, stick it in back at car, get to some canals, put the bike together as quick as it takes, and then I can use half the battery cycling on the canal in probably Assist 5, because I don't really like cycling too much. That's why I like these e-bikes. Then I can get halfway, set up camp somewhere, in the morning get up, use the remaining battery to get back to the car. I'm really looking forward to using it in summer. It's the battery pack, the motor power in it. It's very, very powerful. But it's very quick as well. It doesn't take long to boost up. You'd think it won't make no difference, wouldn't you, really? As long as it sticks to the 15 miles per hour over in UK. I really need this bike to work for me for the canal trips that I want to do in the summertime. If I use this e-bike and I cycled it to the canal, what's over 10 miles away, what that'll mean is when I get to an hill, I'd put the assist on, or I'd use the throttle, let's say, and I'd use a lot of the battery. So when I get to the canal, I won't be able to travel as far. That's why I want to be able to get this in back at car, fully charged, and do what I want to do. It just opens so much doors in the summertime for me to do a lot of canal camping, river camping and stuff like that. But there's other e-bikes where you can get a rack on the back and you get a basket on the front, so you can fill that up with a load of storage. That's something I may look into doing. But for an e-bike, for the fold upness, that's fantastic. Like I say, you can stick it in the back of your bike. Well, in the back of the car more like, not in the back of your bike. So when this e-bike is all folded up, it says folded size 100 by 80 by 50 centimetres. Unfolded size 177 centimetres by 120 centimetres by 100 centimetres. I'll put all the measurements in the description below so you can see it like, because no doubt I'll get stuff mixed up backwards. I'm a bit dyslexic like that. Like I say, 20 inch by 4 inch fat tyres. And so thanks for watching. I'll share a link in the description if you want to go to their website to have a look at more of this bike, to get more information, and then you can look at if you're thinking about buying one. They did send me it, so it is a paid promotion. That would have been on top of the video at the start. It will go on top. They sent me it because I agreed to use it, because what I want to use it for. But for now, I'm going to get off. I'm going to get packing, because I've got a mega camping trip this weekend. So for now, I'm going to get off. Thanks for watching.